In 2021, Harry and Meghan were named by Time magazine as two of the world's 100 most influential people, appearing on one of the magazine's covers. It marks the first time Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have posed together formally for a magazine cover shoot. Rumour has it, they dropped $1.5 million in order to get the slot. There was also speculation that the March edition of Time, celebrating 100 years of the magazine, will feature a big story about Markle. Barkjack on Twitter said, "Since we're privy to intel about the 2023 projects, expert analysis says no breakup imminent. They're thick as thieves and she's entwined him in a Time 100 anniversary dog and pony show, among other things." However, the March edition came out on March the 13th and there's nothing about Meghan. Maybe they ran out of money to buy PR from Time. There's a new report of them getting robbed of millions by a US bank. As reported by iSource News, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may have just washed their hands of millions of dollars from the Silicon Valley Bank, for it failed destructively on the 10th of March 2023. The tweet further read that it was a major blow to the Sussex couple as it had all the Duke's fat money invested in there. A source familiar with the situation has claimed that it was a complete disaster. In addition, it's also said that the couple might not be able to pay back the losses on their own. Although no official confirmation has come yet, it's certain that the Sussexes had opened their accounts in the commercial trading platform, which were all locked up in the failed institution. The bank at present is facing a huge capital crisis, which has ultimately led to the second largest failure of a financial company in US history. The bank, which hit its rock bottom a couple of days ago, was the most preferable bank for US celebrities and media bigwigs. In fact, it reportedly came under the category of the top 20 American banks for people with a slightly greater fortune than US commoners. In addition to that, California-based residents were more vulnerable to the loss owing to its location in Santa Carla. Thus, everyone, including world-renowned Oprah Winfrey based at the famous Montecito estates, was largely affected by the same. Speaking of the Sussexes, reports even have it that Prince Harry had all his fortune earned from the publication of the memoir Spare. Unfortunately, in the case of celebrities and high officials exclusively, the FDIC only insures bank deposits up to $250,000. Thus, it's still unclear how much money the Duke has actually lost. Meanwhile, they're effectively prostituting the royal family to make more money. It was confirmed that the Sussex children, Archie and Lilibet, are now officially recognised as Prince Archie of Sussex and Princess Lilibet of Sussex. Royal commentator Esther Crack believes that wasn't the only motivation behind the move. "Most people can't help but think they did this for money," she told Sky News Australia. Of course, the couple will dispute that. Reports have come from the Sussexes that they actually just wanted their kids to have their birthright. But again, it's Harry's birthright to be a prince and he's done everything in his power to disparage the institution that has given him this birthright. We obviously know that the Sussexes have made a lot of money off their titles, given the fact they had a Netflix documentary, and they had an interview with Oprah, and now Harry's book Spare. They're very aware that this wouldn't happen if they weren't members of the royal family, and didn't have these titles. It's also quite disparaging and insulting because they're effectively prostituting their titles and the royal family in order to make money.